Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Islam Talk with your sister Farina Siddiqui. Most recently, I learned about a comment that was made on social media about sisters in the corporate world as corporate concubine, and they should cook more often and they have to cook more. This was very disturbing, to be honest, and very disgusting at many multiple levels. Like, I felt very, very disrespected as a corporate person myself, and as a person who is actually working really hard to actually being in dawa at a corporate level, being in dawa at the community level, being in dawa at the social level. I have been a community activist. I have been a corporate C-level executive, and I have been working really hard to actually ensure that the Muslim brand in the world is recognized and being seen, delivering our own narrative. So what's wrong about that? Why am I being called like that? It is unfair. This is disgusting, and this is very, very, very wrong, and it's quite disturbing. Men and women are actually equal, other than the taqwa, and only the men over our head, like our husbands, are given one level up based on Quran, right? They have the one level up because they are the qawamun, and no other man has any right over me other than my caretaker, right? My husband or my father, right? If they are my wali, they have the right over me, but no other man in this entire world has any right over me, has any right to actually demean me, to guide me, to tell me what to do. So nobody has the right to actually label their sisters, their women in the society just like that. Just because you have what to do at home, you cannot label women just like that, and you cannot spray paint your own sisters like that. We don't need Islamophobia. Actually, our men in our own society, learned men, educated men, are actually making these kind of comments and labeling their sisters like that. And who decides who cooks or not? The men and women are called a garment for each other, right? Husband and wife, right? No, but nobody else. So husband and wife as a team decide who cooks, who cleans, who does the laundry. This is not your job to actually make women cook more often or tell them what to do at home and tell them what to do outside and inside together, or complement their efforts. Like, if she is complimenting the efforts of her husband, right? For whatever reason, if he's not capable, if he's not able to do that, if he's not able to meet the ends, or maybe she just has an agreement with her husband to actually make a living and make her career count. Like, she also spent 16 to 18 years of her life, earning that degree that you might not have. In many cases, men do not work really hard sometimes, and women do, right? If she's out there, and by the way, I'm not feminist, just so you know. So if women are out there making a living, making a mark in the professional world, who are you to tell them? Who are you to label them? You have no right. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not give you any right to label people like that, judge people like that. If she has an agreement, if she has an understanding between her and husband, on dividing them the tasks, like taking care of each other, taking care of the household chores, taking care of her the children and everything. Who are you? Who gave you the right? You are not ethically, morally, Islamically, right, allowed to actually make those judgments, make those assumptions, and make those, provide those labeling for your sisters, for God's sakes. Do not do that. Do not call women more than what you actually know, right? Men and women in this society, Islamically, are supposed to complement each other. They're supposed to, support each other, right? They need to actually respectfully coexist in any given environment, made corporate, made home, anywhere, right? So please be respectful. Please do not label your women. Please do not label other people's women, right? And do not label women in general. Feminism prevails and exists because our men are not doing a good enough job respecting their women in the society. We don't need Islamophobes to actually comment and judge our hijab and our niqab. We have you, subhanAllah. Do not do that. You're not allowed. Islamically, morally, ethically, and people can sue you, so you're not even legally allowed. Stay tuned, inshallah. I'll talk more. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.